deserved defeat?
I think by the end it was. I think the way we had hung in for long periods in the game and the penalty went in our favour, we somehow had to just see out the last, I don't know, it was 4 or 5 minutes with 10 men or so. So it was a little bit undeserved. But ultimately, you know, we probably have only got ourselves to blame. We didn't defend well enough in those last 4 or 5 minutes. So that's it.
David, it's on a personal level for Craig Dawson as well, given all the noise that's been around in the last few weeks, and his performances in Europe and the other key games. Kind of a personal, I'm sure he's massively disappointed, isn't he, with the way events turned out for him.
Yeah, it was. He played ever so well. I still think though he should have got to the ball and got away with his left foot, and I think he gave the referee a decision by trying to not hat but block Lukaku. I thought he could have got there with his left foot and toe poked it away. So he gave the referee a decision to make, and today it went against us.
David, do you plan on appealing that kind of decision?
Yeah.
Do you?
No, I don't. No,
okay.
no, I've not really seen it again. I'm not someone who goes about talking about appealing against red cards. I mean, the referee's seen it, and somebody said they thought it was outside the box. That's the only thing I've not seen, so I couldn't tell you if it is or not. I've not seen it again.
It also leaves you, as it stands, without an available centre half for next week against Arsenal. Am I correct? I'm not sure what the
Yeah, that's right. At the moment, yes. So that's why, you know, it's costly for us.
Does that even more lean towards the Europa League maybe being the priority? Sort of hinted at it today with the
No, I don't think him getting sent off changes that at all. You know, we knew today's the first time we were really put ourselves in a position where we've changed any of the first team really, or the strong team. We've chosen to probably go for it, but today I did, because I thought that it's such a big event on Thursday night. I wanted to give my players every opportunity.
Can you take something from that performance into Thursday night?
Definitely.
Maybe aside from the last 5
Definitely.
minutes?
Playing against Chelsea, and I know that Chelsea maybe aren't in their sparkling best, but I think for long periods we've done a lot of good things defensively, organised well, with a makeshift and sort of jumbled up back five. So I think we have to take a little bit from that. I think a lot of players in the squad came into the team today who haven't played and done a really good job. So we have to give them really good credit, and they deserve it because they played well.
Are you encouraged by Ben Johnson, the way he played in a back three? It's not something he's done too often.
No, I thought Ben done well in the game today, and you know, gives us some food for thought then if we need to use him again.
I'm sure some managers might look at that Dawson situation there today and say, well, he's been so good for us in recent games that today we can let him have this. You're not obviously taking that attitude, and I'm sure he's not either. No. Is that clearly a deliberate policy to just remind everybody just what it's like to take this club forward week in, week out?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest thing is there's no criticism of Dawson. I'm just saying I think that if he tried to get the ball quickly, then he might have got to it. Then he might have just prevented it. But and small things in football make the difference at times, and maybe they could have still scored after that with 11v11, but certainly we were chasing it after that point, and we, as rightly said right at the start, was, you know, saving the penalty made me think that, hey, this has given us a chance to get something out of this game.
David, it became public over the weekend that Declan had turned down another contract offer at some stage. Does that change anything?
I don't know who put it out publicly, because we certainly didn't do that. So unless you've got who put it out or said it, then I couldn't really answer it, I don't think.
Well, I can tell you the journalist who put
Oh, who did? Yeah, well, the journalist. Who was the journalist who put it out?
It's a guy called Fabrizio Romano, who does the Italian stuff in the Guardian.
So one of the local boys.
It's certainly not been met with
Yeah, it got done by. So it was one of the local boys got the story. Then I can see. Yeah, good.
It's not been met with a barrage of denials though from anyone from his side.
No, we've not answered it really, have we? So
I just wondered if it changed anything for you, if you had, in terms of what you've always been very clear what you see on his future.
Yeah, I've said that, and I think we've said what we think. So we like Deck, and he's got 3.5 years to go, I think, in the contract. So I don't think there's any big panic.
Does it get harder because Chelsea's situation here is Tony Rudiger's going to leave. He's likely to sign for Real Madrid. Obviously, there's a field change. But does it get harder than ever to break out of the food chain, if you like? Not speaking specifically about Declan's situation, but holding on to players obviously seems harder than ever. Is that how you see it? I mean, to break out of your, to take the jump to the next level. Obviously, that's clearly what you guys are forces are doing to do that.
Yeah.
But then on the financial thing, it's different, isn't it? It's harder.
But I sold Wayne Rooney, and Everton get better. So it doesn't always mean that things don't harm. But we've said before we've got no intention of selling. So I don't know why you keep asking me. But I understand why. Yeah, understand why. Yeah.
You know, I think fans obviously always want to see teams, getting a chance to progress and move on, don't they? But obviously the money has such a big part in football, doesn't it? I guess supporters.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I suppose Nick's point is if the European champions can't keep their best player, Tony Rudiger is leaving on a free kick. What hope for teams
Yeah, I
like
think it's
keeping their best players?
the difference is he's out of contract. We've got 3.5 years to go, so that's the difference.
I guess as well there is sort of understandable confusion of West Ham fans because in Lyon they see Declan Rice kiss the badge, then they see that he's turned down a contract, and they're kind of thinking, where are we at with him?
Maybe he just wants more money. So people do turn down contracts, So it's not unusual for players at clubs to turn down contracts. Maybe it's a negotiation tactic. So.
Dave, in terms of Declan, in terms of summer, is that also one of the priorities as well? Hopefully get him to.
Sorry.
Is that one of the priorities this summer?
What a priority?
To get Declan on a new contract.
Well, we've got him in 3.5 years, so it's not the biggest priority. No, we've got other priorities which I think I'll probably trying to add to the squad and get other positions in.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you. Cheers, lads. Thank you.